All right, let's take a look at the top 25 standings. Bama on top. I feel like they're on top of all my videos. Florida State comes in at 11, Georgia at 20. After that loss to Cal, OSU, man, we dropped from 6 to 21. No Beavers on the Heisman watch. Braxton Miller still sitting at the top. Sean Mannion on the year, though, 1,743 yards, 15 touchdowns, 10 picks. Storm Woods having a nice year so far, 714 yards on the ground, 10 TDs. Let's take a look at the real Heisman hopeful, Brandon Cooks. Look at all those yards and 12 touchdowns. There isn't anybody in the country that's comparing to him right now. Come on, man. What's up, ladies and gents? It's Idahodub with another NCAA Dynasty video. OSU dropping off the map after that beatdown by Cal last week. I don't even know what I was thinking when I played that game, man. Just a beatdown, and Cal is not that good in real life. And it doesn't really matter because the Beavers won in real life, and that's it. That's the only thing that counts. These video games don't matter. As many of you know, if you have been with the Idahodub channel from the beginning, or at least through the first Road to Glory series, you know that I have a special spot in my heart for Stanford. And it's a deep, dark, hateful spot that I have for them, because Idahodub Sr. could not beat them until his final season, his senior year. He finally got the win over Stanford. And now he's coaching against them, so we'll see if he can pull it out. Oregon State's got a big road, or I guess a home test this weekend against Stanford. I don't think Stanford's as good. I mean, obviously they lost to Utah, but I don't think they're as good as everybody thinks they are. So if OSU can pull that out, that'll be nice. That'll be good, because that Eastern Washington loss is still haunting us. Before we get into, some other topics, I want to address a few comments I've received over the past few weeks. And I've talked about comments in videos before. I have like 300 videos on the internet. I have a ton of videos, and I get comments on videos from like 2 years ago all the time. So obviously, out of all those comments, they're not all praise. It's not all rainbows and unicorns in the Idahodub comment world. Sometimes I get negative comments, and they don't faze me whatsoever. Recently, there's been this, and I'm fairly confident you're a new subscriber. I know you're watching, and trust me, I'm not dissing you in any way, shape, or form, but I'm going to show you a few of the comments right now. Josh, or whatever, King Joshua does MW3 or something like that. He's left quite a few comments, and most of them are about, he's a Bronco. Oh, man, I got to cut this off real quick. Cooks. Did you see that catch? What? Brandon Cooks, run that back. Bring that back for me, Dub. All right. Look at this. First of all, Brandon Cooks is so good. He can cut through human bodies and catch a ball. Look at that. He's literally slicing and dicing, man. That was some magician stuff right there. But anyways, back to the comments. I got these comments, and most of it's whatever. He's saying that the Cowboys suck, the Broncos are the best, ID3 suck. I get these comments all the time. It doesn't faze me. I don't care about it. But people started going at him in the comments, because I get an email every time. Well, I actually switched it off for my email, but I get something in my inbox, and I noticed there was a lot of comments at him in all these videos, and people were kind of going at him, and I'm not really down for that. I mean, I'm all for friendly banter in the comments, talking smack to each other, but people are kind of going at him a little bit, and I don't really care. Never feel like you're offending me when you leave a comment on the channel. People say some of the most hateful stuff ever to YouTubers. Not even YouTubers. People are just rude in general. People say stuff that you would never even dream of saying to people on the internet. So don't worry about leaving a comment, because later on, for instance, today I got a few comments from the same guy, and what am I doing with this defense, dude? I hate when I get locked into that defensive side. So stupid. But don't ever apologize for what, like, a comment you leave for me. You can apologize to other people, but, like, he was apologizing today, and it's not, you don't need to do it, man. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't care. You voice your opinion. I'm cool with that. Like, I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. When on Sundays when the Cowboys are playing, I say some of this, like, the most hurtful stuff ever. For instance, when they were playing the Broncos, I was like, you should have heard the stuff I was calling Peyton Manning. Like, you know, don't worry about it, dude. Leave your comments. Don't fret about offending me. You know, you don't have to leave a comment apologizing for what you said. It's not a big deal. I don't care. Like, really, you can say whatever you want. It doesn't, whatever you say doesn't mean that I'm going to take it to heart. I'm not. Like, usually, I mean, most people who leave negative comments, I'm like, I'm smarter than you, so don't come at me like that. I'm just kidding. But, you know, don't worry about it. No need to apologize. And other people of my channel continue defending my honor in those comments. I just had to address it, man, because there was so many comments posted by this King Joshua MW3, and there were so many people that went at him. I was like, man, I got to defend this guy a little bit, because I'm not a huge channel, so I still get to see all the comments. You know, if I was like a huge YouTuber, I wouldn't notice any of this back and forth banter between people, but, you know, I still got to defend my subs in some way. Oh, that's my 2 cents on the subs, man. What's been up, guys? What's been going on? Man, a lot of big sporting events going on, you know? There's this little thing called the World Series going on right now. That's been kind of fun to watch. I don't know if anybody saw the old alleged Vaseline incident last night. That was pretty cool. Watched the game tonight. Big Poppy, dude. If I'm as old as, he's like what, 39, maybe 40? If I'm as old as him and just knocking balls out of the park, why ever quit baseball, man? That guy's just, that's the life. I wish I was an excellent athlete. Ooh, man, you're getting a little loose with the ball there. Wish I could get paid to play some sports. Man, that would be nice. Halloween's coming up. I don't know what you guys have planned for the holiday. Halloween's not really one of my favorite. Like, some people go balls out for holiday, you know, for Halloween. Like, that's not really my holiday, and I don't really go all out for any holidays. I like Christmas the best because I have nephews. I like to give presents to people, you know. I like to be like, hey, you know, I like to spoil people, you know. I like to make people feel good. So that's my favorite holiday. But, oh, fumble. Halloween's not really my thing, but I don't mind getting dressed up. And so this Saturday I'm actually doing a 5K run. It's called a zombie run. I think they have it in multiple cities, but basically the runners are the survivors of the zombie apocalypse, and we get like a flag, kind of like flag football. And apparently we run, and we have to try to avoid these zombies, and then the zombies try to take our flags and kill us. That cooks. So that's kind of what I'm doing for Halloween. Then we're having a little Halloween party. I haven't came up with a costume yet. We're supposed to come up with a costume, but I don't really have any costume ideas. So I thought I'd ask you guys, what do you think I should be for Halloween? Let me know down in the comments below. I would love to know what some suggestions are by you guys. I'd also like to know if you guys like Halloween, if there's something, you know, whatever you guys are, let me know, man. Give me your thoughts on Halloween down below. My mom is pretty religious. She's not a huge fan of Halloween. Actually, she does not like it at all. But she's a cool lady. She doesn't get, you know, too crazy. Like, no, Halloween was not welcome in this home. But let me know, man. I want to know if you guys have any ideas for, you know, Halloween costumes. I always welcome your guys' ideas. Look at this. 9 seconds left. Stanford spikes the ball. 3rd and goal. Why does it always come down to us? Oh, OSU makes the big stop. Why is it always Stanford that is a thorn in my side? 5 seconds left. 4th and goal. Hogan dropping back. Oh, he overthrew him. Idahodub Sr. His first game against Stanford as the head coach gets the W. Are you kidding me? Brandon Cooks, player of the game. That guy's so good, dude. I'm going to tweet this video at him. That's what I'm going to do. He deserves to see how good he is in video game. Because he puts up better stats than this in real life. Look at that grab. 17-10 is the final score. Again, Mr. King Joshua MW3, don't worry about the comments. Let me know what you think I should be for Halloween. If you have any great ideas, any suggestions for the next video topic. I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.